FLOKI 4-hour chart is bullish. We got a fake breakout from this rising wedge, but we should get a real breakout in the next week when this pattern ends. Hello, welcome back to a new update. That's part 2 for today, and we are starting with FLOKI. If we will get rejected, then my next target is around 10 to 30k units, which is around the bottom of this rising wedge. But if we will manage to get a real breakout and to pump, then my first target is around 25 to 30k units. APE 4-hour chart is bearish. We are trying to form a bottom, and in the last days we broke this resistance line. Previously we had bounce of this support zone at around $1, so it's very much possible that we will try to bounce again. If we will get rejected though, then my first target is around 90 cents to $1, which is just below this range. But if we will manage to pump, then my first target is around 1.7 to $2. GRT 4-hour chart is bullish. In the last days we broke the resistance and we finally hit my target exactly as I predicted, which is around 35 cents. That was my target since the bottom. But as you can see, we are forming this rising wedge pattern right now, and we should get a breakout in the next weeks. So if we will get rejected, my first target is around the bottom of this pattern, which is 22 cents. But if we will manage to pump, then my next target is around 50 cents. Audio 1-week chart is bearish. In the last years we are moving sideways and we are testing a big resistance right now. In the last days we are pushing up, but we are still stuck in this range, and as long as we are below these highs, then I'm staying bearish. So if we will get rejected once again, then my first target is around the bottom of this range, which is 30 cents. But if we will manage to pump, then my first target is around 35 to 40 cents. USTC 4-hour chart is bearish. We are forming a new rising wedge pattern, and we should get a breakout by the end of the month. So in the last weeks we are basically getting rejected by this resistance, but right now we are getting squeezed between resistance and support. So if we will continue to dump, my first target is around 1.2 to 1.4 cents. If we will break up from here, then my first target is around 4 cents. DOGE 1-day chart is bullish. We are getting squeezed in this area and we should get a breakout in the next week. We are also forming a small pattern, which is an ascending triangle. So I believe a breakout is coming probably by the end of the month or just the first days of the next month. If we get a dump, then my first target is around 8 to 10 cents. But if we will continue to pump, then my next target is around 25 to 30 cents, which is a pretty big move for DOGE. TRB 4-hour chart is bullish. We are forming a new falling wedge. Breakout is coming by the end of the month. This pattern should end by then, and that can be actually a bull flag because we had this big pump before. So if we will break out of this range, then I believe an impulsive pump is coming. But if we will get rejected, then my first target is around 90 cents, which is very close to here. That was my target since the local top. If we will manage to pump though, then my next target is around $250 to $300. Front 1 week chart is bullish. We slowed down after bouncing off the support zone, but we can retest and pump again. So if we will push down, I expect us to retest the moving average and this ascending support, and if we will hold it, then I expect an impulsive pump. But if we will get rejected from here, then my next target is around 80 cents. If we will manage to pump, my first target is around $2 to $3. AMP 1-day chart is bullish. We are forming a descending triangle and we should get a breakout by the end of the month. We should finally get a breakout. If we will get rejected, then my next target is around 3.5k units. But if we will manage to pump, then my next target is around 1.2 to 1.5 cents, which is around the top of this pattern. Each 1 week chart is bullish. We are getting a correction and we are trying to reclaim the moving average. In the last days we are fighting with this support area, but if we will hold it for a few weeks, then I expect us to pump and even break out of this massive multi-year pattern. But if we will get rejected, then my next target is around 2 cents. If we will continue to pump, then my first target is around 4.5 cents, which is the local highs. And that's it for today. Go watch the first part if you missed it. Of course, I'm going to keep updating you with these crypto infos, so leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.